Welcome to Downtown Sports. My name is Downtown Stephen Brown, and in today's video, guys, I want to break down the 1-0 goal in the Tampa Bay Lightning Toronto Maple Leaf game that Pat Maroon scored. Jake Muzzin has a clear lane to take a shot and maybe get a rebound off of his pad. That would maybe accomplish the same thing as the pass that he's maybe looking to do here because his head is looking into this slot area. But in the second frame that we have here, you can see the Lightning defenseman now, Erik Cernak, is putting his stick down and he pushes off like a curler to take away this passing lane. And this is pretty much the very next frame from the highlight video here. And you can see that passing lane is totally gone. Erik Cernak has cut that off pretty much completely. So what does Jake Muzzin do? Does he circle the net with the puck? Does he maybe drop it behind him? I don't know. But instead of moving the puck around the net or even dropping it back to the point, Jake Muzzin continues to follow through with his idea of trying to pass it into the slot, and the puck just deflects off of Erik Cernak's stick, which good play by him, but this is going to send the Tampa Bay Lightning moving back the other way. Now, I've been trying to learn more about hockey strategy, so in this clip, we'd be breaking down the Maple Leafs' offensive zone forecheck. And because there's two Maple Leaf forwards here between the dots and one more off screen, and Jake Muzzin's over here, I'm going to say that it looks like a 1-2-2 going back the other way where there was no forward support for that Jake Muzzin pinch. That's what Jake Muzzin is doing here in the first place. He's pinching up in the play to create some offense. There wasn't very good decision-making going on his part, and there was a turnover in the play, but one of these Toronto Maple Leaf forwards need to provide support. If the defense is pinching in, one of those forwards have to remain high in the play. Before we move any further, I just want to highlight a couple of things. The puck carrier is 36-year-old Corey Perry. To his left is Pat Maroon. Pat Maroon's nickname in the NHL is literally Big Rig. He's like 6'3" and 238 pounds or something like that. Behind him, number 20 is Ritchie. He's 25, a hometown kid, just signed here in the offseason for this year and next year at $2.5 million. He's also a very big boy. To his right is the ageless wonder 38-year-old veteran destined for the Hockey Hall of Fame, Jason Spezza, who is currently in his third straight season where he voluntarily took league minimum. And I just want you to look at the body language between these two plays. One's got his head down, skating back really hard on the turnover, and the other is just watching Corey Perry skate with the puck. I know we said earlier in the video that the offensive zone forecheck looked like a 1-2-2 going back the other way, and usually the second set of players there are two defensemen, but it doesn't always have to be, right? If the defenseman pinches in and the forward recognizes that and stays high, it could be a forward and a defenseman back there too. It's a mistake. I get it. It's a game played on ice with the frozen thing. And the rep that Toronto fans get is that they run players out of town. But if you look at it on the flip side of things, all the fans really want is that you try hard because mistakes are going to happen. So I just want you to keep that in mind as we're going through this. If we move a little bit ahead, you can see that the player that was out of frame was defenseman TJ Brodie. And Jason Spezza's put himself in a position to where maybe he can get in the passing lane here and let his defenseman take away the shot or let Jack Campbell, the goalie, see it. And Jake Muzzin over here on the far side of the screen is basically now tied with Ritchie. And I just want to go back a couple of clips to show you that Jake Muzzin started on the opposite side of the ice and then behind the net. But even coming back to this frame here, this doesn't really look like that dangerous of a play. There are 4 Maple Leafs to just 2 Lightning players. And if you look at the 2 Lightning players, like we said, it's 36-year-old Corey Perry and literally a guy with the nickname Big Rig. This 2-on-1 or this rush attempt coming back the other way is happening in slow motion. And the next couple of frames are absolutely hilarious because literally everyone on the ice is thinking the exact same thing. Corey Perry, to his credit, is able to get off a pretty good pass because he sees Jake Muzzin coming back furiously. So he sends the puck a little bit in front of Pat Maroon, but because Pat Maroon is a monster and a giant, he's able to reach in front with his really long stick and corral that puck. But before that puck is getting through, Jake Muzzin decides, this is my mistake. I'm going to Superman penguin slide across the ice to try to break this up. And at this point, Pat Maroon's been able to corral the pass, and I believe this is where the puck is. And if you're the goalie, Jack Campbell, what do? Do you stop the puck, or is all of your attention on Jake Muzzin, who is fully committed to the Superman penguin slide dive across the ice? He's basically Luis Mendoza from the Mighty Ducks between the dots right now. He cannot stop. And at this point, the puck's already gone into the net. And thank God for both players, they were able to pretty much avoid each other. I mean, Jake Muzzin does go really hard into the net, but it's got those safety pegs in there. So it comes up off of his moorings, and pretty much everyone's just look at him like, hey, like, Jake, are you okay? And then the next frame is Pat Maroon celebrating the goal. And if you go to the next one, that's Nick Ritchie looking over at him like, hey, that's three-time Stanley Cup champion Pat Maroon. Nice goal. I get it. Mistakes are going to happen. But all the fans want to see you do is try hard. And you could see the 38-year-old Jason Spezza trying hard in this play. Jake Muzzin turned the puck over, and yeah, it's his fault that it's even going the other way in the first place, but you can see him sacrificing the body and going almost over top of the net in this one to try to prevent this goal. All throughout this play, Nick Ritchie does absolutely nothing. 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 He's doing nothing in this play. You want to do nothing and admire the guy who scored the goal after the fact? Have a seat on the bench. The last video that I did talking about Jack Campbell and how much his next contract may be, I said that the Maple Leafs could maybe look to move Nick Ritchie in the offseason. And there was so much pushback in the comment section. You can't move the only big guy out of the lineup. Yeah? Really? You can't? Because he clearly does so much for the team. I really want to like this guy too, but there's already 20,000 plus in the building and even more at home watching this play develop. We don't need another one. I don't care that it was Muzzin that turned the puck over and there wasn't another forward high to cover him pinching. Look at this play right now. You let the guy with the nickname Big Rig outskate you 3/4 of the way back up ice? I don't care about the structure of the forecheck on this play. I don't care whose guy that is. Do something other than nothing, please. I waited to finish editing this video and upload it until the game was over so that at least I knew how to end it, right? I could be upset, I could be happy, but oh my God, what a goaltending performance by Jack Campbell. What a pushback. What a pushback. Yeah, they score with the empty net and then they get that power play in overtime. Yeah, come on. That's the effort. That's the energy that we want to see here. Not the watching the guys score. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section about these type of videos. If you like the goal breakdowns, if you agree with what I said in it, or not, I don't know. Make sure to like the video if you did like it and subscribe for more because more is always on the way. They got Boston on Saturday night.